There were 9:41 in round number 1 with a 1:46.09 from the judges. In round number 2, we've got an 8:49 on the clock. 8:49. $127.01. 147.01, excuse me. 147.01. 293 and 10, the total on 2. 293 and 10. That'll bring us to I'm a Royal Traffic and Bobby Moat. This 2020 mare sired by Traffic Guy out of Jim's Royal Tilly by Royal Shakem. 11 and 5-9 on the clock in round number 1 with a 138.91 from the panel. Andy Holcomb, Isaac's first coda. Your draw 26. You're going to be on deck. Then it's 25. Britt Williams and C.R. Tough Tabulina. I'm a Royal Traffic right here. Bobby Moat. Far into the pin. Straight up. 9-2-4. 9 and 24. $144 and 7-6. 283 and 6-7, Mr. Moat. 283.67 your total there. Now it's Andy Holcomb and Isaac's first Cody. They were 8-8-7 in round number 1 with a 144.57 from, with a 148.63 from the panel. 2019 version right here. This gelding sired by Isaac Starlight out of Sure Fine to Shine by Cody's Shining Spark. Britt Williams and C.R. Tough Tabulina. You're going to be next out. Taking 5 more with a 13.63. Next one out, going to be Britt Williams on C.R. Tough Tabulina. 142 and 37. Andy, you and Isaac's first Cody are 291 even. 291 flat for draw number 26. Isaac's first Cody. That's on 2. Now it's 25. Britt Williams and C.R. Tough Tabulina coming at you right here. Draw number 25. 9:43 on the clock in round number 1 with a 144.57. Looking at a 2020 mare right here, started by Woody B. Tough out of Cats. Bunalina by Highbrow Cat. Straight up, 7 double deuce. We did take the barrier, 17.22. Got a 17.22. $138.78. 283 and 35. 283 and 35. We are at number 24 now. This is Red and White Hero and Thad Ward. 2019 mare sired by Red and White Smooth out of Cat's first Hero by Valiant Hero. 7-8-1 on the clock in round number 1 with a 146.69. Going to get faced up right here flawlessly, 8.72. 8-72 for Thad Ward and red and white hero. Numbers coming in from the judges right now. In the meantime, we can look forward to the dark side. 146.78, Mr. Ward. You are 293 and 47 on a pair. 293.47 the total on two for red and white hero. We're going to the dark side now. The dark side, this is a Royal Crown Stallion we're looking at right here, 2019 version. He's sired by Ones and a Blue Boon out of DT Sugar Checks Whiz by Shiners Lena Checks. Ridden by Miles Baker. Roped the first one in 12.18. We were 138.32. Going to be better right here. Oh, dang it. Slipped a leg. Barrier also. Total 22.37. Yoo-Hoo Herald and Les Oswald, you are next out. $136 and 6-3. 274 and 95, the total on two for the dark side. 274.95. Now we're at Les Oswald. Yoo-Hoo Herald. Yoo-Hoo Herald, $8.95 in round number one with a 140.05 from the judges. Uno's Runaway going to be on deck with Ren Richard, and then Taylor Thompson checks out My Finey. You are draw number 20. You'll be third to run. We're right here at number 22. Again, this is Yoo-Hoo Herald. That's a 2020 gelding signed by Call Me Mitch out of Second Time's a Charm by One Time Pepto. Smooth run right here, 10.70. We did take the barrier, I'm sorry, 20 and 70. 20 and 70. Checks out My Finey and Taylor Thompson. You're next to go. $124 and 80 for Yoo-Hoo Herald. Total of 265 and 85. That's on two. 265.85 on two. We're at number 21 now. Ren Richard and Uno's Runaway. Uno's Runaway is a 2020 gelding, sired by Trav's Little Shug out of Runaway Foos by Foos. Roped the first one in 9.27 with a 143.20 from the judges. Checks out My Finey. Taylor Thompson, you're on deck at 20. Then it's going to be draw number 19, Time to Glow and Trevor Brazil. Looking right here at Ren Richard and Uno's Runaway. We're going to move right here to draw number 20. Checks out My Finey. Checks out My Finey. He's a 2020 mare, sired by One Fine Vintage out of Tangy's Last Checks by Tangy's Classy Peppy. This one put up an 8.82 on the clock and a 146.18 from the judges. Time to Glow, you are on deck, and then Fortune's Bay at 18. Again, we're at draw number 20 right here. This is Checks Out My Finey and Taylor Thompson. Trevor Brazil and Time to Glow are going to be next out. Taylor Thompson checks out My Finey. Number 19 coming up right now. 19 is Trevor Brazil and Time to Glow. Again, this is another one of those great 2019 Royal Crown Stallions. This one is signed by Hickory Holly Time. At a look at her glow by CDO Cody. Bred by Bobby Lewis, owned by Time to Glow Partners. This one, they were 9:01 on the clock and a 1:47.49. We're going to face up right there. We did take the barrier 17-6-1. $140 and 39. Total of 287.88 for Time to Glow. That's going to bring us to Fortune's Bay and Caleb Triggers. They'll be followed by draw number 17, Sevens Hank 2 and Miles Baker, and then CD Slicker, Colby Sitaway at 16. Caleb Triggers and Fortune's Bay, draw number 18. They were 872 in round one with a 148.78. Next one out, going to be draw 17. Draw 17, this 2019 gelding, signed by CSR Dual Glow out of Sevens Tootsie Time by He's Dead in His Time. This one they call Sevens Hank 2, ridden by Miles Baker. 882 in round number one with a 149.68. Miles Baker right here. Sevens Hank 2. Going to be no time at draw number 17. 16 coming now. This is CD Slicker and Colby Sitaway. CD Slicker, of course, the 2020 gelding, sired by Slick by Design out of 4 Valentine by Figure 4 Fritz. There were no time in round number one. That's what we're looking for, fellas. 728. A 7.28. That's going to bring us to Tel Llewellyn. Look at her cat. We've got a 144 and 22 from the judges for Seedy Slicker. 141 and 22. We're going to go to draw 15 now. Look at her cat and Tel Llewellyn. This 2019 mare started by Dooley Cat. Now to keep her looking by Caught Me Looking. They were 24.47 on the clock at a 122 and change from the judges. Next one is going to be Fury of Honor and Jake Cooper. And right here, we're looking like an 8.66. $146 and 84 for Look at Her Cat. $269 and 37 is the total on two then. $269, 37 on a pair. That'll bring us to Jake Cooper and Fury of Honor. Had a leg in round number one for a 15.50. Gave us 140 and 50 from the panel. Looking at a 2020 mare. This one is signed by one time outer out of Fury of Pistola by Fury of the Wind. Finish him up right there, 864. 8.64. SJR Diamond Play It is going to run next with Taylor Thompson aboard. 150 and 36, Jake Cooper, Fury of Honor. 290 and 86. 290 and 86. Unofficially, I believe that's going to put you number 2 in the round. That is unofficial, but that is what it looks like to me. That brings us to draw number 13. This is Taylor Thompson, SJR Diamond to Play It. 2019 mare sired by CD Diamond out of Playing Little Pistol by Playing Stylish. 1943 from round one and a 135.57. And 5, 16, 13. We'll get the numbers from the judges here very shortly. Our next run belongs to draw number 12, Driggers and TPS Wink from Daddy. Taylor, we've got a 135.87 from the judges and a 271.44 for a total. Draw number 12 coming up right now. This is Kid Driggers on TPS Wink from Daddy. Looking at TPS Wink from Daddy here. 2020 gelding signed by Who's Your Daddy at a wink from Holland by Hollandese. 891 in round number 1 with a 148.09 from the judges. 8.92. Eight and 9-2. Kunstler and My Share of Chrome at your leisure, gentlemen. $145.08. $293.17. The total for TPS Wink from Daddy. Draw number 11 coming right now. My Share of Chrome. My Share of Chrome roped at 9:45 in round number 1 with a 142.55. Going to go to draw number 11 right here. This is Mike Kunzler, My Share of Chrome. This 2019 gelding started by Lion Share of Fame out of BFR. Here, Kitty Kitty by Highbrow Cat. It is going to be a no time, unfortunately. At draw number 11. Next one out is going to be Rin Richard and Ray's Sunset. This 2019 gelding started by Ray's Smokin' Dooley on a Brookstone Sunset by Brookstone Bay. Ran an 8.88 on the clock and a 148.12 from the judges in round number 1. Draw number 9, DT, another Zoom call. You're going to be on deck. Then Trevor Brazil with R.R. Buckles Clubhouse. Draw number 10 right here, Ray's Sunset and Rin Richard. DT, another Zoom call. You and Les Oswald are going to be on deck. Again, this one right here, sired by Ray's Smokin' Dooley at a Brookstone Sunset by Brookstone Bay. Next in line, we're going to go to DT, another Zoom call, and Les Oswald. R.R. Buckles Clubhouse, and you are on deck. And then he's a Smokin' Mitch at draw 7. We're going 9-8-7. DT, another Zoom call, draw number 9, going to work right here. Buckles Clubhouse going to be next out. Right here, we're taking a leg to be 13-2-6. 13-26. We were 144-46 in round number 1. Round number 2 is a 140-24. For a 284-70. 284-70 for Les Oswald and DT. Another Zoom call. We're at Buckles Clubhouse right now in Trevor, Brazil. Here's your round winner from round number 1. They were 8:02 on the clock with a 152.98. This 2019 gelding started by Show Me the Buckles out of Hale Arena by Shine Like Hail. We are squared up right there with a 907. 907, Andy Holcomb. He's a Smokin' Mitch. He'll be next out. R.R. Buckles Clubhouse. They're putting numbers together for you right now. 150 and 93. 303 and 91. 303 and 91 on a pair of them for R.R. Buckles Clubhouse. He's a Smoke 'em Mitch now, and Andy Holcomb working on a 139.31 from the judges. Had 17.19 on the clock previously. Relentless Honor, Miles Baker, you'll be on deck. This 2019 gelding here, sired by Call Me Mitch out of Smoke 'em's Chili Pepper by Smoke 'em Oak. Miles Baker coming right now on Relentless Honor. Relentless Honor and Miles Baker. Now this 2020 mare, sired by One Time Honor. Out of All Time Smooth Cat by Smooth as a Cat. 975 in round one with a 144.25 from the judges. Taylor Thompson, you and Lips of an Angel are on deck. Relentless Honor, faced up, straight up. Looking at 7 3/6. $150 and 14. Total is going to be at $294 and 39. That's Miles Baker and Relentless Honor. Next one to go, going to be drawn 5. Lips of an Angel, Taylor Thompson. They were 133.65 from the judges. Ropers, we will be starting back for that third round at draw number 1. We'll rotate the judges and drag the pin, then we'll start at the top, draw number 1. Steve Orth and Hell Time. Lips of an Angel getting it put together right here, 8 and 6-2. $142 and 38. 276.03, the total on 2. For Taylor Thompson, Lips of an Angel, Little Suge Clo now. Little Suge Clo and Thad Ward. 2020 gelding is sired by Trav's Little Suge out of Smart Cloalina by Bar a Smart Chick. Gonna finish it up right there. And we did hit the barrier, 17.82. We'll get the numbers from the judges momentarily. Right now, let's roll on with Bobby Moat, SBD Boone's French Girl. SBD Boone's French Girl, 2019 mare, sired by Streaking Boondocks out of Little French Angel by PC Frenchman's Heyday. Going right here to Bobby Mold on SDB. SBD Boots French Girl 2019 mare, sired by Streaking Boondocks out of Low French Angel by PC Frenchman's Heyday. They were 9:30 in round number 1 with a 147.70. Billy Jack Sabins. BL Genuinely Famous, you're on deck, and then Steve Orth will finish the round aboard Hell Time. $7.85. $7.85. Mr. Sabins and BL Genuinely Famous. You will have the next run. 148 and 6.5 for Bobby Moat. 296 and 35. Going to go to draw number 2 right now. This is Billy Jack Sabins and BL Genuinely Famous. 2019 gelding, sired by Lion Share of Fame out of Slinky Lady by Genuine Pepsan. $9.85 in round 1 with 143.65. We'll work the arena after this round. Then we start back at the top with Steve Orth and Hall Time. Genuinely Famous, getting it done in 7.60. 7.60. All time, Steve Orth, you'll have the final run of this round. $147.90, Billy Jack Sabins. $291 and 55 is your total. $291 and 55. Last run of the round belongs to Steve Orth and Hall Time. 2020 mare, sired by One Time Honor out of Hallraylicious by Hallray. Hallracious. No time right there, unfortunately. We are going to go ahead and farm the ground now. Judges, you can take a one-position rotation. We'll farm the ground. Steve Orth, you and Hall Time, will have honors. Our go-round winner is going to be draw number 29, Trevor Brazil and Gunner's Affair. Caleb Driggers, Miles Baker. You're going to win second aboard at Relentless PYC. Again, our Gunner's Affair, draw number 29, 1,500 for the round. You are a 152.25. And Miles Baker, Relentless PYC, a 151.71. That'll be good for second in the round. That pays $1,000.